Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there, pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and what I want to get into today is dealing with they're mad that it's us. All right, and this is inspired by the street teaching. All right, from beloved brothers out in GMS Dallas. Elliot Ashwama made a statement. Going into how the earth is mad. That it's us. All right, that is going to be in rulership. Okay, it's us that are the chosen people, and the reaction that we get, all right, when we go into the scriptures and prove, whom the world calls minorities, who the world, looks at as a joke, okay, based off the propaganda of Esau Edom, his social engineering, his enchantments, that he put on Jake, okay, the world looks at, Israel as a joke. Okay, especially, you look at the Israelite man, okay, the way they demonize, Israelite male authority, Israelite, male greatness, okay, they completely, ran that to the ground, you know, so people hearing us being the chosen is laughable to most people, okay, and that's why the Lord is going to come and show power, okay, and the world going to know, all right, that we're that people, man. You see, the Lord is going to enforce, okay, the truth in the earth, man, through war, okay? Because as we teach now, as we go into these things, we go into the history and the relics, and but people's mind can't wrap around us being those people, us being the next rulers, okay? But at the end of the day, the will of the Lord, all right, is going to play out. That's why you go to Isaiah 14:1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." So the Lord will yet choose Israel when all is said and done. Okay, after we went through these captivities, after we fell away as a people, okay, didn't even know who we were. All right, the dead bodies lying in the street of the great city. All right, spiritual Egypt and Sodom, which is America. Okay, all those things had to happen, but at the end of all of it, we will be chosen again. He will yet again. That's why you read it in the NLT. I'm gonna read the first part. It says Isaiah 14:1 said, "But the Lord will have mercy on the descendants of Jacob, and we are those descendants." Okay, we are those descendants of Israel, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are those actual descendants. Okay, our lineage goes back to those men, and the spirit that's within us bear witness with the spirit of the book that we, all right, are the sons of God, as the scriptures say. Okay, and that's a major problem in the earth, man, because no one expected us to be anything but niggas, the women just to be hoes and ratchet. See, everybody was fine when everybody, the earth doesn't mind Jake being degenerate, the woman being degenerate, out of order. Okay, they don't mind. No one cares about. No one pays attention. The single mother epidemic, the young nigga epidemic. No one cares about that. Okay, the crack epidemic. No one cares about that. No one. All right. There's not a movement. Okay, to try to reverse those things amongst our people. It only gets worse. Esau only finances, okay, the furthering of degeneracy amongst our people. Okay, and Vocab never had a problem. He didn't dedicate his life to go try to get, all right, niggas off the street corners. Okay, he didn't dedicate his life, okay, to try to deal with the nigga woman, get her back in order. He didn't dedicate his life to that. He dedicated his life to telling us, no, nigga, you are not an Israelite. You don't have any inheritance. You don't have any blessings. Believe the Bible the way I told you to believe the Bible. Okay? There's not a uproar on TikTok about the condition of Jake, okay, from these other nations, man. All right, even amongst Jake, because Jake glorifies the stupidity and degeneracy of themselves, man. The Jake man and woman, okay, the nigga and Eve, they glorify the degenerate behavior, but the earth doesn't have a problem with that because in the system of Edomite supremacy, scientific racism, okay, that's what Jake is supposed to do. All right, Jake can't handle responsibility. Jake can't handle freedom. Okay, Jake can't handle the task, okay, of running, okay, a government, okay, an empire. You see, they don't have the brain capacity to do those things, okay. And this man has shoved their pseudoscience, all right, down people's throat. Then he's enchanted Jake to where Jake fulfills most of these stereotypes. Now he done made something that was a minority, okay, and he made that the representation of us as a people. Now it's the majority. So when you go to speaking about us inheriting the earth, man, it's laughable to the masses, man. You know, and the Lord said He would, make us a reproach in the earth. We will be in derision. That's a punishment from the Lord. The Lord allowed this man to do that to us, man. Okay, but the Lord also said He will wake us up. All right, in a dead state, from a dead state. Ezekiel 39. All right, Revelation 11, Isaiah 44. Okay, and now that we've awakened from this dead state, now it's a problem. Now we need to be addressed. Now we are screaming. Well, ain't that a bitch? Okay, so you mean to tell me that these niggas that's in this drill culture, that's not a scream? Okay, you look at the living conditions and the neighborhoods of our people. That's not extreme. Okay, the broken families, the drug infestation. That's not extreme. Okay, but men teaching the Bible, telling our people to stop destroying themselves. Okay, that's extreme. Now we don't went too far. Okay, and the problem is they're mad that it's us, man, because no one cares about the people in the land calling themselves us and deleting people in droves. Okay, there's no uproar about that. You got a few, gripes here and there. It's on the uptick because the Lord is exposing. But for the longest, those people went unbothered, man. Matter of fact, the earth was entitled in debt. They felt indebted to doing good to those people no matter what they did. Okay, because it's easy to see that the so-called white man, all right, he can be chosen, and it all goes back to propaganda, psyops, through movies, through his history, okay, to where it just seems right that he's in power. Like that's the right, that's the way it's supposed to be forever, okay. But nah, man, the Lord finna switch this thing around. So you go here, it says Isaiah 14:1. It said, but the Lord will have mercy on the descendants of Jacob, and He will choose Israel as His special people once again. Okay? And this is what the earth is seeing, and this is what the reaction that we're getting because the Lord chose us once again. The fact that we have the truth, that's the Lord choosing us, man. Once again. We have this understanding. That's the Lord choosing us once again. Okay? But it was meant for us to be a reproach and being held in derision. Okay? And be looked at as nothing. The tail. The Lord took that glory away from us, man. He took that, that noble reputation that we once had in the earth, man. Going back to the time of King Solomon, where said his wisdom, flooded the earth like waters, man. Okay? He was the top man in the earth. You see? King David, these were top men in the earth, man. Okay? Our forefathers, man, Joseph. You see, we fell away, okay, from that noble reputation that we had. Okay? And that's a punishment, man. Okay? Because you go into, a people of nobility, man. A good name is everything. Even the scriptures, that's why scriptures say that a good name is better than, silver and gold, choice, ornament. Okay, and the Lord took that name, that reputation from us, and made us degenerate, man. Gave us that degenerate stigma, man. And that's why as we come back to who we are as a people, and we begin to have, the self confidence of who we are, it's irksome, that we got to be still attached to that nigga stigma, man. Okay, or you sisters have to be attached to that nigga woman stigma. You see, well, hey, that's part of the punishment. Now this is Deuteronomy 28, and yep, it's Deuteronomy 28 and 37. I read this in the NLT. It says, "You will become an object of horror, ridicule, and mockery among all the nations to which the Lord sends you." Okay, so this is a curse that's upon us, and this is why when we speak about us, ruling the world to come, hey, we're made fun of. It's mockery. Even Jake, because Jake made fun of because Jake got such a low self-esteem or low self-image about themselves, man. Okay, they can act proud, act this way, but inwardly they have a low self-image, man. Okay, so when you talk about us, being in power, even us being able to teach the Bible, okay, and understand the Bible and go into these mysteries, a lot of our people can't take it serious because they don't take themselves serious, man. Okay, that civil rights mindset, it's another thing that has our people with this inferior, all right, mindset because they was taught, all right, by these wicked ass leaders, Martin Luther King and other niggas that was set up, all right, CIA agent plants, all right, they pulled this major psyops on Jake to get Jake to feel as if, being included with the so-called white man was some type of achievement, accomplishment, man. Where they had to beg this man to eat with him, beg to drink out the same water fountain, beg to live in his neighborhood, get loans from their banks. Okay, when Jake had all these things, all right, amongst themselves, man. Jake was thriving amongst themselves. Okay, that's why it was so easy for Jake to pull off Black Wall Street and many more other thriving Jake communities. Okay, just like that, right after slavery, because Jake, hey, Jake, all right, natural, Jake in that natural state, okay, Jake, in that natural estate, the woman, all right, the Israelite woman in her natural estate, they know how to build, they know how to move, they know how to make things happen. The Lord created, us to be a special people, okay, so Jake, okay, will know how to thrive amongst each other. You have, that brotherly love, the women in order, and to a certain degree, Jake gonna thrive, man. You know, and that's what Jake was doing. All right, but you get to the '60s, Esau started to push a lot of enchantments, man. The feminism, which destroyed the household. Okay, it just destroyed, all right, the family. Okay, then you had the civil rights movement, which was a psyops on Jake mindset, to beg this nigga, okay, to be equal. Okay, then you had the crack. Then you had what? The gangster music. So you had all that, back to back to back to back on our people to where now Jake is a joke. Okay, they made Jake to be a complete joke. Okay, not to be taken serious, man. The nigga woman, all right, a laughing stock. They hype you up to go be independent and single and be rebellious and be hard headed, but you a laughing stock. Okay, there's a stigma on you, even them badass kids, man. Okay, who the dead? You know what I'm saying? That shit. But they hyping you up at the same time. You got it, strong black woman. They hype Jake up to beat niggas. Okay, with this, the rap videos and the movies. Okay, where the most respected man is a nigga. Okay, so that's why when we speak about us being in power, You know, the earth can't see it because they've been painting a picture of Jacob, okay, as a joke. All right, which that's part of the curses, man. You see? And part of us being restored is us getting our self image back, man. You know, that self confidence that we have in Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, knowing who we are, man, and how we built, you know. Deuteronomy 28 and 37 says, you will become an object of horror, ridicule, and mockery among all the nations to which the Lord sends you, man. Okay? But when you go here, all right, what did the Lord promise he would do? You go to Psalms 50 and 20. It says, thou sittest, and this is addressing Esau, Edom, the wicked. Thou sittest and speak against thy brother, thou slander thy own mother's son. All right, because you know, you go through the story of Jacob and Esau, we have the same, you know, father, Isaac, same mother, all right, which was Rebecca. Okay, but the Lord said we will be two nationalities, man. You know, so there, you know, we was physical brothers, okay, but we was two nationalities. The Lord, all right, made two nationalities out of two brothers, Jacob and Esau, okay, and Esau would always be an antagonist, you know, to Jacob, which we got that word. Let's get that again. Esau was created to be an antagonist to Jacob. All right. So you go into the antagonist definition. It says a person who actively opposes or is hostile to someone or something, an adversary. Okay, and you go into the um the synonyms. It says adversary, nemesis, opponent, enemy, foe, a rival. All right, opposition. Okay, and this devil has always been an opposition or rival to us in the earth, man. Okay, and as he has come into his power, his top priority is keeping Israel as the tail. All right, painting us in the most degenerate light that he can. You know, portraying us as, you know, I say it's not even human. You know, when you go into that scientific racism, man, eugenics, okay, and he paints that to the world. He slandered, you know, Israel to the world. Okay, is it like we're a sub people, we're subhuman. Then now he has the footage where niggas is wilding out every day. The nigga woman wilding out every goddamn day. Okay, to where now they fit that stereotype. So now as we have been awakened, you know, it's like nigga, please, okay, Negroes, please go to work, get a job. You know, you hear that at camp. You know, people go ride by, get a job. You know, because that's the only capacity they see Jake in is just working, you know, UPS truck driver or, you know, entertainer. You know, there's only two categories they see our people is either maintainers of a society, okay, which are everyday workers and, you know, whatever, or your entertainers of society, an athlete. You know, that's why that the Edomite woman, when LeBron spoke up, tried to be political about some, all right, that clown, feminine nigga. But the Edomite woman told him, shut up and dribble. Okay? Like nigga, you that's above, all right, your comprehension, you know, to speak on affairs like that, nigga. Just shut up and dribble. Mainly she was saying, nigga, keep it simple. Do what niggas can only do. Dribble a ball, nigga. You know? uh, she says a person who actively opposes or hostile to someone or something, an adversary, man. And this is what this devil has been. Okay, that's why you read this in Psalms 15:20 says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. And you even had, I think it was a Hamite woman, and she spoke on how whenever, you know, she came to America, that they made her watch a video. And that whole video was pretty much Esau just demonizing Jake, you know, making Jake to seem as the problem. You know, you see this, you know, shoot, I had to find it, man. You know, because we did lessons on it, okay, last year, year before sometime. But She went into how, they just made Jake to be this criminal, be aware, talk about Jake as if, you know, they was just a species, subhuman species of creatures, man. Which, like I say, a lot of niggas now do fit that bill. We are, we know to be aware of niggas, okay? But that ain't the end all be all to what we are. And the Lord is, building the nation, right before these devils' eyes, man. And this is the thing that Esau has a problem with, okay? Our people being in order, okay? The Israelite man being in order to Yahweh Bashem al Shah, and the Israelite woman being in order under that Israelite man, that's a problem. That's a major problem to the devil, man, because his system ain't built to operate with us operating in order to our power. So that's why we're gonna come to a clash, man. Okay, this is Psalms 50 and in 21 said, "These things has thou done, and I kept silent." So the Lord allowed this man to do this to us, man, to make us a reproach and mockery in the earth, because it was part of our punishment, man. You know, and it says, um, "Thou thought that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." Okay? So the Lord is reproving this devil through us while we're being set in order. Okay? And this is the part of the movie that Esau, all right, he has no control over, man. You see? Prophecy is in full effect and they can't stop it. They can't stop the Israelite man, all right, from being joint heirs with Yahushua. They can't stop the 1/3 men, women, and children that's going to be saved under that order, okay, of those first fruits under Yahushua, man. They can't stop it. It's happening. You see, and this devil he would have been stopped, he can't. Okay, he doesn't have the authority to do so. Okay, so a lot of the reaction, that we get from people. That's why even the scriptures say a prophet is not, reverence in his own home. Because our people don't look at us. You always gonna be, all right, little tay tay to them. I don't care about how many breakdowns, how many visions you done got. Okay, you always gonna be little tay tay to them. Okay, because hey, our people mind doesn't go past, all right, these the reality given to them by this devil. Okay, um, let's go here to Sirach 11. All right, this is Sirach 11 and 5. It says, "Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have worn the crown." And this happened twice because here it is when we was in our glory. We had to be we were demoted to the ground. That's why in Lamentation it said, "Is this the people?" Okay, and guess what? Esau Edom, which was the basest man in the earth, okay, was promoted to rulership. As the scripture say, Ecclesiastes, I've seen princes walking on the ground as servants. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, and we'll go back to that because now you got Ecclesiastes 11 and 5. Read again. It said, "Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have worn the crown." See, now we're in that position of the one that's never thought of. All right, if you took a poll in the earth of who will have rulership, okay, in the future, they'd probably tell you Russia. All right, even Jake, Jake, supposed to be a teacher, tell you that, tripping. All right, but they tell you Russia, China. Okay, well maybe they can revive the EU. The EU can come back and be dominant power on the earth. Okay, but you best believe we wouldn't even be considered. Okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans wouldn't even be considered. But the Lord wanted it like that, so He can show His power. When we change at the twinkling of an eye, we come out those chariots, man, to rule the earth forever, man. And it's gonna be a major statement by Yahweh Bashim Al Shai that He is. Okay, to take a people not even considered. and put them in rulership, man. Okay? And Esau is going to come to the ground. It's going to be his time to be demoted. As the scripture says, is this the man in Isaiah 14? Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? You see, that's working in these goddamn in these mines, that's getting his ass beat all day while he worked. Okay, that has no power in the earth. Is this the man? You see, this guy is gonna be. It's gonna put people in shock. Esau being the tail and us being the head. The heathen gonna be in awe. Like, God damn, you know, because you even got that get two more gonna be too long. Gotta get ready for Passover rehearsal, but yeah, let's get this in Ezekiel 39. I believe it's 39. I ain't went into this in a while. Yep, this is Ezekiel 39. Okay, and 21. It says, "And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen then shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them." Okay, going back to what we was speaking on yesterday, mercy and judgment. Okay, and the way that the Lord finna jack these nations up, man, the way that He's finna judge in the earth. Okay, it's gonna bring glory to the names of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay, He's gonna set judgment in the midst of these heathens, man. All right, it says, "So the house of Israel shall know that I'm the Lord their power from that day forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword, according to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and hid my face from them." So it's going to be a thing of like, damn, they gonna know like the only reason we had the ups on these people because their power had stopped dealing with them for a time. Now he's back because he's dealing with us now. Okay, but it's not on the level to where it's unquestionable. When Yahweh Shah come back, it's gonna be unquestionable, man. When we change, it's gonna be unquestionable. It's gonna be like, damn. The only reason we had the ups on these people is because the Lord, their power, stopped dealing with them for a moment. But now he's back in a major way. Okay? Verse 25 said, "Therefore, thus said the Lord power, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, every Israelite, and will be jealous for my holy name." All right, beginning with the elect. Every Israelite will be elect, and then eventually through the elect, all right, the rest of the nation is going to be born into that mercy, man. Even 2/3, they're going to be born into that mercy. Okay? It says, "And after they have borne their shame," so we supposed to be shame, borne the shame, "and all their trespass whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid." So when we was good, we was in a good situation, I would say Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked, we got rebellious. We were feeling ourselves. Okay? We were feeling ourselves, man. And the Lord, and we, it said we lightly esteem the rock that begot us, man. Our power, our foundation. We strayed away from our foundation, man, and got jacked up. The Lord in His jealousy jacked us up, man. A man jealous for his wife. Okay, you gonna play me like this? Bet. All right. So this what you want to do? Bet. Let's go this route. And we ended up here through. Okay. You see? So it says, "When I have brought them again from the people, and gathered them out of their enemies' land, and it said, and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations, then shall they know that I am the Lord their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there, Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, said the Lord power. Okay? So this is the glory that we're coming into. And it can't be stopped. Esau can't stop this. He wants to, he can't. This whole, all these gimmicks and these enchantments and on the left hand, it was an attempt to stop this. Okay? Because us being in order is the end of his rulership. Okay? And these devils know that. You see, these heathens know that. All right? Which, we plan on getting into the book of book of Esther, a little later on today, Albaratazar, man. And we're gonna go into, different histories and things, man. You know? But that's the point on that. I know there's a lot more we can go to, but time restricted now. All right. But yeah, they mad that it's us, man. And don't let nobody make you never let anyone, we should never let anyone make us feel okay as if, we're less than, man. Nah, man. Hey, we're the sons of God. All right, you sisters, you the daughters. All right, of Zion, man. Okay, you true believers, man. Okay, so yeah, that was the point. Lord, we'll touch on that a little more later on. Few, dealing with that, our righteous are, but Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters was edified once again. I'm gonna give all praise unto and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom.